All right, what it do? The real uncensored Browns fan tuning in, ready to talk about our pregame, a little pregame talk regarding the Washington Redskins. Yeah. So obviously, we could go back as far as when we first fired Freddie, and I wanted very much so to get let me take these off because I feel like it's a glare. We wanted very much so to get what's his name, Rivera, and he played us. So I don't like Rivera no more. Fuck him. Yeah, he said some respectable shit about our organization, but at the end of the day, motherfucker, you chose somebody else, a worse team out of all that. He didn't want that wreck. So now this is Kev's turn to fucking prove everybody right why he was the right one for us. You gotta whoop Rivera's ass. Like they gotta lose at least by two possessions. Not one, not by a field goal. 2 possessions they gotta lose by. I don't care if we run it up. Don't take no knees, run it up on his ass, 2 possessions. Cause you ain't gonna fucking not even interview with us, bruh. Like that's ridiculous. And I was championing hard for his ass. And you didn't even give us a consideration. Like, damn. So yeah, fuck the Washington Redskins for that. But they did bring some people on there on Cleveland.com. One of the dudes, I can't remember what his name was, but he was a part of our organization when we had went 10-6, and we got bumped out by the game breaker between Tennessee. And you would think, that we should have went to the playoffs, but obviously we didn't. For whatever reason, the game breaker. We didn't win enough games. We should have. Whatever, man. Fuck it. What's done is done. I thought after that year we was definitely gonna return. We were definitely gonna make the playoffs, and we never had a year quite like that since. So we hoping that we get this year, And I like what I hearing out of the guys, man. Out of everyone, everybody buying in right now. The people that they keep saying that wouldn't buy in, specifically OBJ. I don't know why everybody want to make up their mind about what's in his head. Why everybody trying to say, oh, well, this is what he thinking or this is how he ought to think. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's starting to annoy me. It's like, damn, y'all motherfuckers don't never just, like, get to know the person for real. Allow that person to say what's on their mind. Let them speak their truth. Why y'all always trying to make a truth for them? Like, I was watching ESPN. I can't remember who it was, but it was, the one dude, Bert or whatever they call it, like he said, like he agreed with Odell was saying, where he said he really buying into the system, acceptance or whatever like that. And people was like, oh, I'm not buying it. He was just saying what needed to be said and blah blah. Like, why can't you buy that? Like, it makes sense. He just want to fucking win. You know what I'm saying? He came here to win, and that's what I was hoping we'd get from them. Is that y'all supposed to be the best of the best or whatever like that. Just come on here and fucking win. I don't care how you get it done. When the ball thrown your way, catch the ball. When you supposed to block. You know what I'm saying? When you supposed to, whatever the team needs you to do, fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be this superstar. You supposed to be this game changer. Be a game changer for the Browns. And now everybody's talking about, well, if you want to be successful, you got to change or change helmets and shit like that. Like, people, like, the disrespect, that shit is starting to get to me, man. It's like, we finally trying to turn it around, and it's like after 2 games, everybody already trying to throw up their arms, and all season's over and shit, and everybody want to write us off, and like be so fucking quick to write us off, man. Like, this is a game to show that shit. Now, we playing against some Ohio State guys. Obviously, you know how I feel about players at Ohio State, but in this situation, he not 100. He a Buckeye, but he not homegrown Buckeye like Denzel. You feel me? Like, Denzel can get away. I swear I thought Denzel won the championship, but he probably didn't. But the reason why we gonna love Denzel is because he's homegrown. But when you come to Ohio State and you ain't homegrown, you gotta win a championship. So that's what's really put you on the map as far as me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could be a Buckeye and shit like that, but if you ain't homegrown and you don't win at least some championships and shit, like Zeke did, see, Zeke is ever going to be elevated to me. It's because that nigga, he came in here and he won a championship. You know what I'm saying? We need shit like that. You know, yeah, you ain't grow up a Buckeye, but shit, you a Buckeye now, winning some ships. Chase Young could have done that, but obviously they didn't have enough to do it, so I ain't gonna really hate on them too much. But nonetheless, it just goes to show that Ohio State, guys, is where it's at. So I'm proud of the man. And the same thing with the Dobbins. I ain't talk about him much or anything like that. I know. But it just seemed like, why don't we ever do that? Why don't we ever get enough Ohio State guys? Why is always other fucking teams picking our guys? Like, you know, and I wonder if Cincinnati the same way. I don't really pay attention to their team enough to see if they really got a bunch of Ohio State guys. But I think we only got one, and that's Denzel, and that's not acceptable. We at least need to have 3. I mean, y'all got about 5 LSU guys. We at least need to have 3 Ohio State guys that know this is about. So I guess, in a way, Kareem is kind of Ohio State, but he went to, you know what I'm saying, TOL, Toledo's Finest and shit. So it's like, he a Buckeye, but he not a Buckeye. He a Buckeye Rocket. But, you know, some of them Rockets, they be over there claiming Michigan. And they be like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, y'all in Ohio State borders. Yeah, but, you know, it's right across the border. Blah, blah. Like, still, nah. Don't be over here trying to get all close to Auburn or, what is it, Ann Arbor? Whatever. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. Sorry. That's too much work. But, yeah, man. I'm just... They gotta definitely whoop the Redskins' ass. You know what I'm saying? They not that good. Oh, Dwayne Haskins, he's from Ohio State. See, he another one. That's why I really wasn't big on him, because he didn't do shit either. You know, like, everybody kept talking about how great he is and blah, blah, but he ain't real Ohio State. See, I favor more of a Chase Young than I do Dwayne Haskins all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I see Chase Young, he definitely got game. Dwayne Haskins, I never seen the game that everybody talked about when we was with Ohio State. Like, I knew he was a great passer and shit like that, but the translation into the NFL, I already knew it was going to be. And in the way that he is so cocky, he's so arrogant and look like, you know what I'm saying? Even to, like, him having a draft party and he was charging folks at the draft party and shit. Like, this supposed to be a time where we all supposed to celebrate and shit. You over here trying to capitalize on it. I mean, I get it. Like, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, it be overcrowded. But at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. Like, this is a special time, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no sense of, like, paying, you know what I mean? Like, I'm about to have a fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to have UFC 253, whatever, Costa and Adesanya at my crib, and I ain't charging nobody to come watch this fight. I was about to watch it with or without y'all. Same way he was going to get drafted with or without them, but you want to try to capitalize, like, so they needed, like, he ain't no real, I mean, he real Ohio State. He went there, man. I gotta give him credit. But at the end of the day, I'm going to talk shit because I just see, like, how he is as far as in person. Like, in person, he just seemed like an arrogant motherfucker, and he just, like, he don't really got no humbleness to him. Maybe I'm wrong, but I could just tell in his eyes, like, you know what I'm saying, that he think he the shit, and he was salty as fuck when he wasn't getting drafted and shit like that. I was like, that's what your ass get. Because you be thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, when motherfuckers be pompous like that, that's one thing I can't stand. Like, I ain't saying not have confidence in yourself, you know what I'm saying, but confidence to me is being cool, calm, and collective. You know what I'm saying? With him, like, it was just more so like he was expected this shit. Like, he was expected that he was about to be the number 1 or the second quarterback picking and shit like that. And the fact that he wasn't, it was just like, how dare they? That's how he kind of was feeling. I mean, I get it. Like, that's how you supposed to feel about yourself. But nonetheless, bro, like, you didn't win a championship with Ohio State, bro. Like, you get a chance every fucking year to win a championship with Ohio State because it's the tradition of the program. And the fact that you couldn't even, like, get deep into that shit, you couldn't even get past, even though we did get, but that wasn't even him. That was Justin Fields. So yeah, bruh. Yeah. Seriously, whoop these motherfuckers' ass for me so that I can laugh at Ron Rivera for not picking you with your dumb ass, your stupid ass. Should came here to the Browns, but you know what? We got Kev now, and I'm starting to buy into Kev. Like, the motherfucker know how to talk. I like what I'm hearing from him. He be straight to the point. My reporters be asking dumbass questions, trying to get him indicted on his, you know what I'm saying, trying to tell on himself and shit like that. Like, it be like, man, what is these reporters coming with these questions for? It's like, they need to let me answer that shit, because I straight up tell their asses off for them. But, you know what? Can't, because I'm just a regular old guy right here posting like everybody else. So, yeah, ready to see that shit tomorrow. It's going down. I want to see the boys get in. into some shit, man. I want to see everybody firing off all cylinders. Defense is coming back, so let's see what's up, man. I mean, it is what it is, bro. The real uncensored Browns fan. Love, peace, and brownies. All right.